Okay, hello and welcome back to Humankind. We'll just click, we'll get the active window and get the like angelic choir type stuff in the background. I have had a tinker with my avatar again. The reason why we suddenly, after reloading, just lost our appearance and got some weird clothes and that. In fact, no, it wasn't after reloading. We changed to Carthage and weirdness happened. It had gone and reset my entire avatar. Um, Also, my avatar, I've actually unlocked things for my AI persona now. So we have, where were my strengths? We now have +2 movement on units and 10% science. I have no idea. We've got these as well. But I have no idea at all whatsoever if that will retroactively apply to a current campaign. Don't know. It might. I would be surprised. But it seemed to do it before. I mean, I imagine they'll probably just update the appearance, but hey, at least we'll look the part. Anyway, that said, so we will be attempting a bit of a land grab this episode. So what we want to be doing is, if I remember correctly, and we'll see the map in a moment, we just captured Laventa from. I know they're the Greens, and this is the one problem I do have with this, that I don't know what to call each nation because their civilization keeps changing at every handful of turns. I know there were the Olmecs at one point, and then it was like the Maori, something uns, Maurians, something like that. Something. They're the green people, not to be confused with aliens, but. And the Huns had taken a cad, which we want to make sure falls into our hands. And the way we might be able to do all of this is to settle new outposts and promote cities up, so as to spread our culture to the nearby area, which might be enough to flip some of these cities over. We might be able to cause a split within the Green Empire because we've sort of encapsulated one of their cities with our own. It's kind of, if you've ever seen the Court of Love from Eleanor of Aquitaine in Civilization 6, you'll be familiar with this tactic here. But essentially, yeah, if we can surround their cities with cities and outposts that share our culture rather than theirs, it should convert them. And because of that war, we are in a position to do this now. Then we probably want to keep our military focus, though we do need to play a bit of catch up with our industry game at the moment. I want to see some industry. We do seem to have the farming pretty much down, but we need industry, which we have a lot of in Carthage, but we need to bolster it up in Babylon, especially having had those cities sacked. Right, here we are. Yeah, so we can take this. This will be mine in 5 turns. And Babylon needs some industry. We've managed to get a fair bit through our fishing, so it may be worth doing this again. We could get another 9 there, 6 there, but 12 there. And some stone rings may be an alright idea. Right. But, yes, a good amount of... Wow, we're getting 54 signs a turn here. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, some maritime areas might be a good idea here. Get some that can do our industry up. since we've lost this area, which these rocky outcrops here and the trees were going to be a great source of industry. But okay, we've lost it as an outpost, but we're going to regain it as a city. And if I remember, the plan here was to attach Fuyi to this. And then we had Leventa and the outposts around here surrounding it. So that will be the Leventa area, and this will be the Patalupit. I'm going to have to change that name. That's a bit much even for me. I cannot pronounce that. I'm going to have to change it. We will... Then, we also want to reclaim this territory, which, if I remember correctly, we were sending this unit out to do that. So we've got an idle city, Leventa. What do we need to produce here? They have great industry, great money, pretty good science, but their food gain is pretty poor. So food might be a good idea. So we can put it there. We could also... So how much would that give? +7. Can we beat +7? Can get +7 there. For whatever reason. And over here it was +7 and 1 influence. What quarter is that? An Olmec head. Ah, we've nicked one of their Olmec heads. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty poor everywhere else, placement-wise. The thing here is this is forest, which if I'm correct, yeah, we can... Oh wow, so we could get rid of that Olmec head for 16 industry. Holy hell. But we would lose the influence gain that it gives us on the surrounding tiles. However, I think that's fine because we can put some down here that are giving us like 11 and 12 each. Yeah, basically any industry we put down here will be absolutely god tier. We'll put a farm there. Where else could we go with a farm? It's not got great farmland really around here. Prairie. Why would it be such poor farmland there? Right, and we probably want to start getting some of these infrastructure projects in our cities. I think we've been neglecting a bit of empire building for a while. It's probably a good idea to get a bit of it underway. Once we've got the majority of our districts that we want down, the major ones, and we've got a decent bit of income coming in for every resource, I think, yeah, get some infrastructure down. The infrastructure will essentially make our quarters and things that we put down better. Ooh, one more turn. There we go. Stone Act is back. Rhetoric has been researched. Okay. Let's see if we can actually look at some of these civics now. So, cultural blessings. Do we want monoculture or multiculture? So stability or influence? This would be basically giving us one influence for every sort of city centre and outpost centre, basically. Administrative centre, mouthful, is like the centre of an outpost. But we could go for stability. But influence, we'll get the influence game.
Alloys are stronger than pure metals. I guess we're going to see how far that metaphor applies to human societies.
So let's see how our culture is doing here. We're managing to convert this. However, it is beginning to fight back, beginning to turn. We were looking to perhaps lose this area, but the sway is coming back to us. Right. I think we can convert this though. I really do. I think this can be converted. It's still going to be at this rate. We've got an event. The Priests of Nature. The large number of farming districts had led to a blossoming of knowledge of plants for health, sustenance, and medicine. With the Empire at peace, and stable enough to support such a move, never before has there been a better time to make official the status of your most learned brothers and sisters. Do you wish to found such a caste? So we can reject and we get combat strength for 10 turns, or we can establish and get bountiful for 10 turns. We're not at war, so we can establish, get some extra food. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we'll keep flicking through these turns in the hopes that this flips soon enough.
A pleasure to see you again.
For what you have done, I demand reparations.
The Aztecs now. Oh god damn it, they've still got their Hun hordes. They're supposedly playing. Oh, they've just got it, I guess. Weird. Don't know how that works, but fine, I guess. They just auto-win, apparently. I'm gonna build a war elephant. Screw you. You can eat my war elephant. That's what you can do. Right. I think the time has come to really start sticking it to them. We might be ready for an offensive war. So we cannot be done without 0 war support. Right. I'm gonna need to send some men over there. Yep, that's not surprising.
Tell me what is on your mind.
We'll give them one attempt.
War has not achieved our goals. Let's try words.
Neither interesting nor desirable.
Your actions worry me. I worry for my people.
Well, we made the attempt. Ooh, they have got some nasty units, haven't they? Yeah, those Hunnic hordes are still OP as ever. Okay. We will require more men. We produce a bunch of stuff. Every turn, so we can absolutely just crack on with some soldiers. Yeah, right, let's hope that we can get a defensive force put together. Yeah, I think we're going straight for Laventa here. Ooh. We'll get a war elephant though. We need to have that ready. Need a welcoming party for them. Right. We can take them. The thing we have to worry about here is being kited. But our units are anti-cavalry, they're spearmen. If we do get close, we will shred them. And absolutely should do so. So while they're here, we shouldn't let them... Basically, we shouldn't let them gain an inch here. And just go straight in. Crush what we can. That's the issue though with the Huns. They're not just... They don't just keep producing more men. They're all horde units, so when they win... Well, yeah, they're not... They're, get mixed up. So yeah, not only is it bad that they're horde units and produce more when they win, it's also that they're ranged units. And they just kite you guys around. They are really overpowered. If there was anything in the game that I would say, this is obviously, blatantly overpowered, this will be one of them. Right, we'll see if we can just... Let's get some war elephants ready. We at least got a unit killed. But yeah, we're gonna have to start really putting into military here. So we've got conquest researched. Yeah, this is a huge problem. Right, what have we got? Imperial power. For a commons quarter, we can get ballistas and quadrines. Yeah, these are all good. These are all great. We can go for them. War summons. Crossbowmen, pikemen. Oh yeah, we are moving full on into medieval here, aren't we? We need to get to the next era, don't we? We're actually outpacing with our science. Okay. What can we build here? We need industry. Yeah. I'd be tempted to buy that out. I really would.
With 5 makers' quarters, an empire could build all sorts of interesting and troublesome things.
Much, much better. Get these down to only a few turns each. And we want to, with Laventa here, I think this needs food more than anything else, really. I mean, what would stop us? Oh, wait, oh, just need an available spawn point, eh? Mind you. Oh, it'd be landlocked though, it's not going to give us enough. Yeah, it's too much land around it. Not really any good places for science districts there. But yeah, Maker's Quarter. I think we could start moving out in this direction here. We are close to a medieval era now. Right. That should be fine. Right, we can end that there. They have changed the Huns, as far as I'm aware, from the beta. I think they used to have like an additional range, and were obviously blatantly OP. Yeah, I'm not wanting to open the city screen, I'm opening... Yeah, I'm wanting to attack with these. There we go. Do we move men into the gap? Because they'll probably get shot by all three then. We'll let them move in. Wow, we're gonna get the militarist star at this rate. They'll literally hand us the medieval era. Right, that's evening out. We'll probably see victory there, I would reckon. How much industry we're getting here now? 49 a turn. Very respectable amount. Could get +7 industry there, or we could go for more harbours. And we can clear some ruins as well. I bet we'll only have one of those per territory in the area. We will go with... Oh, we can get them every 6 turns now. But yes, we will try and put one... I think, yeah, here would be a good idea. Really start cranking out that industry. Yep, the Marians... Maurians? So we're literally being bullied at this point. They'll probably shoot. Ah, we're hoping they wouldn't kill them all. Yep, they're gonna kite me. Great. The main problem with the Huns here is that you can't simply sit and defend against them. You have to act. Because if you don't, they just sit there and plink away at you with their bows. So you have to act. You can't just sit on that. You have to act.
Greetings, Sovereign. Are you with me or against me?
So the Marians are just being absolute nasty sods. Let's see what we can do then. Right, we can't wait for that extra unit, so we're going to push through. And we are going to have a manual battle here.
Keep moving.
I can't deploy these yet. Right, okay. Lend deployment. So we've got a chariot here. Right. We will end our turn. We are behind walls, we are well defended. They have to pull in their chariots and lose their defensive and go against my defensive advantage, which they cannot do. Are they sending levies from their other city? God, they actually get to do that because they've got... Oh no, they're not. They're not levies. They're just old, ancient era units they still happen to be holding on to. Right. We'll make an attack here. We'll keep these on the defense, and we will start pulling in some of our own units. We are uphill, but we are anti-cavalry versus a chariot, so that should be fine. And we can just blink away at these from here. And they're no longer in a position to do anything about that. Right, okay. They are going to go for those archers. They're going to be very successful at getting the archers. In fact, they've completely wiped the archers out. Right. Hmm. Let's go for a unit wipe there. We'll swap this unit out and get a fresh unit on the front. And we'll let them attack us because we'll get a defense bonus, and in the meantime we'll claim their outpost. Basically saying to the enemy, check. So we'll find out if it's checkmate in a moment. Right. They've run away with their tails between the legs. We've taken some nasty hits, but we're more or less fine. Okay. Right. Good God, look how many freaking honey cords they've got. They've just spammed. We are likely going to be losing this city. Oh, when it decides to actually put those animations through, we might be able to do something. Okay. In the meantime, let's see what else we've got going here. So, Carthage is trying to desperately produce more units for me, as is Babylon. The elephant should be able to put up a fight against this, but God, that's gonna hurt like hell. It may not even be worth bringing these up yet. We might get a couple of them.
Over there. Let's go.
Right, it's gone through there. Okay. Very weird that it's doing that. Oh well. It's like the animations are getting stuck. At least when these Hunnic hordes are dead, they'll finally be dead. Okay. We need some kind of relief force up there if we're going to hold that. I think the odds of getting that are slim. But I think that's the majority of their armies then defeated if we hold this. Or at the very least, kill the armies afterwards when they're injured. Let's see if we can kill this 2-star one. May not be able to. We'll do a lot more here, yeah. I think it's because of the river crossing negative thing there. That debuff is probably what's doing it. We're probably going to get shot to death now, in all likelihood. We have somehow avoided it. We may be able to get some more kills on these units before we go out. If we can just kill a bunch of these units so that we can win this, we can just kind of go back in the next battle and win this out. We could get somewhere here. Right. So Carthage is getting 4 industry. Here we could get +2 +2. +8 +6 +3. Oh wow, +9 +15 +3. Or +10 +15 +5. Okay, I think we know what we need to build here. With the finishing of that elephant, we'll have a relief force here that we can send through. It'll be late, but we can at least kill the army that they've sent there for doing this. Leventa then is going to need to produce some military. A map of the heavens. The Empire's achievements in the sciences are already a matter of great pride. Now, a bright, industrious woman hailing from the Empire's most renowned centre of learning, Babylon, has presented you with an atlas of the heavens, dividing the stars into constellations. Their wheeling nature, once the domain of the gods alone, now approaches human comprehension. How should it be used? We can get 2 vision range, or plus 10 science, but we lose some money for 10 turns. Trying to see, what is my science output? Have I got a science output for the entire Empire available somewhere here? Because I know I can do it per city. But science is that's a pretty good amount of science. It is a so-so amount. It's not a great bonus point for our military, but it's not much money. So that should be fine. Right. Why could I not move here and then that, but I could move there and then attack? That's odd. It might cost me that unit's probably dead now and they're not even going to kill them. Great. I do hate the Hunnic hordes. Right. We need to take our time. Get a proper relief force put together. And send it over. Leventa will soon have its own units. Right, okay. We're getting another siege. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Time might be of the essence here. What can we get? I think we are just gonna have to buy out one. And we'll send those over and see if we can get that sorted next turn. And I think that we will end there on this episode. Though, just a quick look. Ooh, there's Norsemen. Ah, someone's picked the Mongols already. We'll have a look. I want some kind of military bonus, mate. So we'll have a look next time and see if we can get into the medieval era and beat the Aztecs. This could determine the fate of this run. If we get a good few victories here, we could make a comeback here. If we can just get these cities, it could launch us ahead in the next phase of the game. Losing, however, we're basically done for, and I might as well just start a new run at that point. Anyway, I think that's all to be decided in the next episode, so join me then, and I hope to see you there too. Right, thank you very much for watching.